As we enter the holiday season of family gatherings and holiday desserts, calories and overeating are likely to whittle their way into family discussions. As it turns out, 1 out of every 5 children is affected by obesity. A new study reveals the kind of words that you may want to avoid when it comes to talking about weight with your child or teen. In fact, in a study, more than 2,000 older children and teens were given a list of terms and phrases used to describe weight. The ones that triggered the most negative responses among them, words like fat, overweight, extremely obese. Lori Osachy is the CEO of the Body Image Counseling Center, is joining us live via Zoom. Good morning, Lori.
Good morning.
And I know that we have quite a bit of a delay, so for our viewers, just be aware, please. So why do our words about weight matter for our children when it comes to their mental health?
Well, we always have to watch what we say to our kids and how we say it, but we have such a bias against being overweight in our culture. It tends to leak into our family life, and it really can affect a child's self-esteem to use these words that should be neutral, but they're associated with something negative.
So it's interesting, Lori, because you and I have talked about this for years, right? So, you know, the reality is obesity does cause all sorts of health risks. And some families may need to talk about weight with their teens, particularly when it comes to developing just healthy habits. So what is the best way to have that conversation, or should we not?
Well, I think that it's a more complex conversation. Our bodies change throughout life, and no one has the same body throughout life, and especially children who are growing, and they can have more weight or less weight throughout the times that they grow. If there is a weight issue, it's better to talk about the why, about why children are eating rather than the result. And you want to teach intuitive eating, which is eating when you're hungry and stopping when you're satisfied. And if for some reason your child says they're not able to do that, they're emotionally eating, or they're eating when they're upset or bored, then they can receive help for that rather than the effect, which is the weight.
Yeah, it's interesting because, you know, as you know, I mean, our children, particularly through social media, I mean, we are surrounded by these images of size 0 and tiny waists, and so much of that is absolutely unrealistic. But that said, how do you counter those images that in society is made to, you know, it sounded like it's just beautiful and wonderful and awesome? How do you counter that with your kids? Because the reality is we are not all size 0.
Well, that's what you have to tell your kids. And it's important to help them be intelligent media consumers. And it's really difficult because billions of dollars of marketing go into projecting these images to our kids. So I would say the best way is to limit consumption of social media as long as you can, not to totally ban it, but to limit it, and then help your children become educated consumers to say, what are the filters we're using on these bodies? A lot of them are retouched. A lot of these people are using unhealthy means to achieve these bodies.
Lori Osachy, CEO of the Body Image Counseling Center, joining us. Thank you for your time this morning.